You say so? That's down in the leg, below the knee. The greater saphenous. So if it's up by the groin, that's where I would mark femoral. If it's down a lot lower than that, it's saphenous. This would be femoral up here. Three is a testy. One. Actually, it's the left. I couldn't get it to stick, so I had to stick it into the other testy. Four is a little liquid tissue. Yeah, vas deferens. So it's obviously, hopefully you wouldn't miss that it's a male. Quite a bit of evidence there for it. Okay, gland number 5. Pancreas, yep. And it looks like a vessel going over to this thing, which is not a very good cleaned up kidney. So it's a renal vein. And again, you know, if you're fairly comfortable with these, when you get to the test and you've got the whole cat there, it's a lot easier. I've never heard anybody say that it was harder on the test than on the pictures. If you look at these and you have no idea, it's got a week to pray. Or dissect a turkey or something. It's quite the same. 7, it's an arch-like structure. Aortic arch. Now, if I put something like that on the test, name the arch, please don't screw it up. It just hurts my soul when you do that.
You're such a liar.
Like name the band. That's still, I'm still having problems with that one. 8, about it's a big one on the outside. Right external jugular. I have seen some internal jugulars that big, but typically that's external. Okay, 9. It's coming right off the stomach. Yeah, I should have turned it around. Duodenum. So the chin is part of the stomach. It's out to the left. Fundus. 9 duodenum, 10 fundus. Greater omentum and urinary bladder. Remember, there is a gallbladder on the test. So don't just put bladder. I go in for gallbladder surgery. I would prefer that my gallbladder is left on my urinary bladder. So this one's a little weird. I'll be more specific. There's the gallbladder, so it's a common bile duct, but if that's also the lesser omentum, it's also where the hepatic artery runs through, and it's also where the hepatic portal vein runs through. So if you put any of those on the test with a question like this, I would probably accept it. But I will do my best to be as specific as I can. So something like this, if I pull up the duct, I think there's only one duct on your list. 14. Whoa. Good. Superior vena cava. Cava. Yeah. Right ovarian artery. There's the ovary. There's the uterine horn. Recording this. gland. Thymus. Hey. What are you doing? Huh? 17, kind of hard to see. It's going down into the tail area. Actually, I think you can see them. Good. So 18 is running along the posterior abdominal wall. Yeah, iliolumbar. 17. Yes. In the smaller vessels, very likely I can't differentiate a pin between vein and artery. So if you're not sure, just put A/B, artery, vein. And if it's obviously going through one or the other, be specific. Okay. 19 is a large tube going into the bladder. I know it's hard to see. It's not going that far. Descending column. 20. Lean. Sweet bread. 21 and 22. Two vessels right next to each other. How about a celiac trunk? And a superior mesentery. And, I told the other classes this, you might believe me, might not, but when I tend to put the pins in these things, I tend to put things together. I don't put a pin up here and a pin way down here. I tend to put them in the same area. Let's go to the pelvic region. The vessel becomes the femoral artery. Yes, external iliac artery. That one you need to be specific because there is an external iliac vein. So jugular, carotid, vena cava, aorta, you don't need to be specific about artery and vein. The ones where there's both, you need to be specific if needed. And if you're not sure, go ahead and write down artery or vein. If you're like, well, I don't know if there's an artery that goes along with it, go ahead and write down that it's a vein. I mean, it's kind of redundant, but it's not wrong. 24, it's down by the elbow. Brachial. It's the artery that you measure blood pressure in the upper arm. Some of you missed on the last brachial artery. I think that one's going up to the liver.
Where is the cutoff for the axillary and brachial?
Axillary cuts off with teres matrix, which you can't really. So if I do brachial, I'll do it as far down to the elbow as I can get, so it's obvious. And if I do axillary, I'll try to make sure it looks like it's in the armpit. I'm not going to put it right on the line and expect you to know which side I think it's on. I don't think that's terribly fair. So if you think I did that, I didn't, or at least I didn't do it on purpose. So it's what it should, what it looks like. Let's go to liver. Hepatic. Again, that would be easier on the intact cat. So this is hard to see, but I'll give you a hint. This is the large intestine.
Inferior mesentery.
Who?
The
Mesenteric, yeah. $27. Ureters. Left ureter.
Cat.
Cat.
Is it your super?
Spermatic cord.
What?
Trust me. They run here down to the testes. Remember, they're the hollow tube that carries the vas deferens, the spermatic arteries, spermatic veins, and nerves back and forth to the testes. It's the only thing you have to know that's basically on the surface of the groin. It's the only thing that's there.
On the cord?
Spermatic cord. Organs. 29.
Liver?
Liver. 30. Kidney. Sleepy. That is tomorrow. It looks like probably the vein, whatever. 32. Jejunum. However you spell it. It's a week to work on. The only gland that's left that we have gone over. Yeah, adrenal. Trachea.
We just touched the trachea too.
Okay, so again, two vessels right next to each other. Brachiocephalic and
Oh, that's cool.
left subclavian. Arteries. So there are brachiocephalic veins and brachiocephalic arteries and subclavian veins and subclavian arteries. So those you need to be specific with. Ovary. Right ovary. Mediastinal lobule lung. I think it's the only one I ever asked. Somebody will get it. That will be on the test. I will ask that. Maybe just want to volunteer to this. There. Get better. Diaphragm. Okay. And I know for a fact that I had people put liver. Didn't read the question. Either that or they think that the liver is a muscle. And I guess that is a possibility. Because you look at it and you're like, oh, it's stuck in the liver. Make sure you read the question. Mesentery. I poked it right through the alien's little eye. See him? Yeah, the head's like a little alien sticking his head out. Heart. Larynx. Largest cartilage in the neck is, what's the largest cartilage in the neck? Thyroid. Aortic cartilage. That's the larynx. And then 44 is esophagus. Okay. So these are the other two branches off the celiac trunk that we have present. Left gastric and splenic. I don't know which is which. Only two is one spleen is probably splenic. Okay. Renal pelvis. The entire structure. Bowman's capsule. And it was just the capillary bed inside. Glomeralis. 9. Collecting duct. And 50. Approximate. So this is typically the model I use. So make sure you kind of use your finger and follow it around. If I put it right here, it's distal. If I put it right there, it's proximal. And then there was an extra credit question on this test. You ready? What was the one structure on the test that you were not responsible for this test? But I put it on there anyway.
What is it?
The heart. That was on the last test.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
But I just couldn't resist. It's a heart. It was a pretty heart.
What is it?
That's it. That's as hard as it gets. I'm expecting an average in the 90s. That will improve